During a recent press conference at Gainesville Raceway, Leah Pritchett, wife of NASCAR veteran Tony Stewart and 12-time NH Top Fuel National Event Champion, broke her silence about her future in racing, leaving the racing world stunned. Pritchett made a shocking announcement that left both fans and the media startled. "I'm a Dodge mom," she announced, laughing. For racing fans, this message was significant. Pritchett retired from competitive racing in late 2024 to care for her newborn son Dominic, while her husband, Tony Stewart, took over her seat in their Dodge-powered dragster. Now, as the family adjusts to their new reality, Pritchett has given her strongest indication yet of a possible return to the sport that defined her career. Leah Pritchett decided to leave NH racing after serious examination of her personal and business lives. In late 2024, she announced her temporary retirement from the sport to focus on raising a family with Tony Stewart. The couple had been married for just over 2 years at the time. This is an incredibly personal decision, and what led to making this decision are other personal situations that have happened in my life and our lives, Pritchett told the Associated Press in an interview. Time is not on anyone's side, and time is not gender neutral. But when it comes to being a female and a female racer, time is particularly not on your side. Pritchett had recently finished third in the NH standings, which was a career best. Despite their achievements, family took priority. Pritchett gave birth to son Dominic James Stewart on November 17, 2024, only hours before the 2024 New Hampshire Finals. Tony Stewart, a 3-time NASCAR winner and 1-time IndyCar champion, stepped in to take her place in the Top Fuel dragster for the 2024 season. Stewart's inaugural season was impressive, with him finishing 9th in the standings and earning the prestigious NH Rookie of the Year award. His accomplishments included 2 final round appearances and 4 semifinal finishes. During this transition period, Tony Stewart Racing announced a multi-year contract renewal with Dodge Stellantis, laying a solid basis for the team's future and maybe clearing the path for Pritchett's eventual comeback. Despite her departure from the driver's seat, Pritchett remains heavily involved in Tony Stewart Racing's activities. Her absence from competition has not decreased her influence on the team. Behind the scenes, she continues to coach her teams and fine-tune sets, all while planning what she calls an inevitable comeback. Stewart is amazed at his wife's ability to juggle her commitments. She's not sitting on her hands all day away from the kid. She's working in this pit, so she has a full schedule, and we have help with Dominic here. Things have gone really, really well. Pritchett's daily balancing act is nothing short of miraculous. She balances pit crew strategy sessions with baby naps and clutch troubleshooting in between diaper changes. Her reality now orbits 2 universes, newborn chaos and nitro-burning precision. At 36 years old, she has changed fire suits for midnight feedings, but the track's siren call remains. Pritchett has stayed involved by working on certain initiatives with the Top Fuel crew. This smart strategy allows her to be involved in the sport while focusing on parenthood. She explained, "I've kept very busy so that I don't lose involvement. So when I do jump right back in, I'm even more equipped with what I've been working on. On purpose, I have kept very busy so that I don't lose involvement. And so when I do jump right back in, I'm even more equipped with what I've been working on." Her regular attendance at the track and participation in technical parts of racing demonstrate her dedication to both her family and her career. The dual role demonstrates her commitment not to be labeled just as a racer or a mother, but to excel in both. During a press conference at Gainesville Raceway, Pritchett dropped her most powerful hint yet about returning to racing. When discussing her current position and future aspirations, she stated, "I did not think that I could do a job for Dodge, for our fans, and be engaging with the team like I love to be and also be a mom. At Dodge's standpoint, we had a conversation at the end of last year about me getting back in the car, and I just had to be very truthful that I did not think that I could do a job for Dodge, for our fans, and be engaging with a team like I love to be and also be a mom to Dodge." She taunted, "I'm a Dodge mom," and burst out laughing. This casual yet important statement communicated to fans and the racing world that Pritchett envisions a future in which she can balance parenting and her racing career. The phrase Dodge mom quickly became synonymous with her ambition to retake her place behind the wheel while still embracing her new role as a mother. Her statement is especially significant considering the renewed multi-year contract with Dodge, which lends fuel to Pritchett's return ambitions. The automaker's commitment to Tony Stewart Racing, which has won 16 NH races since 2012, solidifies the team's future and sets a foundation for Pritchett's eventual return. It's such a testament to what Dodge stands for, right? Power and muscle. But I think it's such a testament to what Dodge stands for, right? Power and muscle. This link to Dodge is more than just sponsorship. It signifies a collaboration that has helped her throughout her career and now in this new chapter of her life. The fact that she identifies as a Dodge mom, rather than merely being on break, implies that racing remains inextricably linked to her identity. For supporters who were concerned that parenthood would keep her away from racing indefinitely, this message provided reassurance that her absence is only temporary. Tony Stewart has been clear about Pritchett's potential comeback to racing. Stewart has maintained that he only sees himself as a temporary replacement since taking over her post. That race car is her race car, and when she's ready to get back in, I will immediately get back out. If mid-season she says, I want to get back in that car, I will gladly step out of that car for my wife. Stewart's sympathetic stance originates from his knowledge of the team's origin. We started this program for her. Obviously, her and Matt and the synergy between the two. That's why we started this program. Pritchett and Hagan were the core of the team, with Stewart joining as needed. His dedication to his wife's job extends to an emotional level. I'll probably be crying at the same time, but I will not hesitate to get out of that car. That is her team, and I'm just the fill-in guy until she's ready to get back in that car. This level of support from a racing great like Tony Stewart reflects the couple's connection and similar values. Stewart has consistently underlined this issue, even saying, "Make this 1000% clear so there's no mistakes, and I don't get my butt carved up on social media. That race car is her race car." Despite his own successful racing career, Stewart understands the significance of Pritchett's return on her own terms and schedule. His role as the fill-in guy emphasizes the transient nature of the existing arrangement, leaving the door wide open for Pritchett's return whenever she deems it's appropriate. Balancing parenting with a professional racing career poses unique problems, which Pritchett has faced with surprising candor. Pritchett's trip is complicated by health issues as well. She previously told the Associated Press that she has Hashimoto's thyroiditis, an autoimmune condition that stops the thyroid from generating enough hormones. She explained, "That plays a part in my health, which means I need more time to start a family. Hashimoto's gives me a lot of challenges throughout the year in racing, and it took a lot to get that under control. Just to race, more or less under control to start a family. The physical demands of childbirth have been significant. Feeding, pumping, washing parts, napping, changing, and all the things on his schedule. That's something that should be left for Superwoman. I'm a very strong woman. I'm not a superwoman," Pritchett said when discussing her decision to step away from racing temporarily. Despite everything, Pritchett characterizes her current circumstances as winning the absolute lottery, a gorgeous baby, an excellent staff, and incredible partners. This upbeat mindset spurs her on as she considers her racing future.